floor. You guys change the cars by any chance?
Yes. Yes.
I got a bad day.
Oh, is that a bad day?
Yeah.
It's okay. We're done.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Sorry, I gave you the wrong one.
I was saying my cars got dirty.
He's like, why is this car so dirty?
Were some upside down?
No, just that one in your hand.
Okay. They were upside down. No?
No,
Okay, never mind.
it was set.
Okay. It was that? Okay, thank you.
That's my life. Sorry. All right, let's go. Minute and a half in return. 90 seconds inside this reset.
You see the little
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are less than a few minutes away for the final 5 players here at the Poker House Summer Jam 100K guarantee. Down to 5 players. You know what? I'm going to turn on the commentator camera and let you guys see my beautiful face. Took a shower this morning. I look pretty good. Again, thank you for all you viewers here in the chat. Made this experience fun for my first time ever being in the booth. First time ever commentating on poker. So, hope you guys have had a good mix of comedy, some analysis. Appreciate you tuning in. For those of you wondering, we are going here at Poker House. We're going to be going back to our regular scheduled tournament starting Monday, tomorrow. I had a question about Katie's tournament on Wednesday, and yes, we will be back. Just FYI, Greg, we're actually on the camera. I'll turn the camera on.
Oh, snap.
Gotta let them see our beautiful faces.
Oh, wow. But they get to see my face, but my voice is unfortunately in rough shape.
Yeah, Wayne Harmon, it's me, buddy. Good to see you. Hope to see you back up here at Poker House Dallas. I knew you were out in Vegas while I was out there. Didn't get a chance to catch up with you, but hope you had a good series. Again, few moments before we get back to the feature table, the 5 remaining players here, where someone will walk away with $44,000 more in their pocket. Again, all the final 5 players will be walking away with 5 figures. 5th place, nearly $11,000, and pay jumps up there, incrementally up from there, up to $44,000.
And someone's going to win a trophy that me and him would gladly go into a UFC cage for.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, you guys may have seen. I'm going to go grab real quick just to let you guys see what it looks like.
All right, folks. While he goes to grab that gorgeous and yet still heavy trophy, here are the accurate chip counts. We have Daphne sitting with the chip lead with 8.2 million. Raul is second with 4.5 million. Justin with 4.3 million. Bart with 3.6 million, and Dusty, unfortunately, sitting in 5th with 2.1 million. And blinds are up. We're going to be playing with a 150 small, 300 big blind ante. What that means is that it is 750,000 chips every round. And with 5 players, you're going to be in the blind every third deal.
For those of you wondering what this trophy looks like, it's actually really heavy.
This thing is heavy.
You guys see it? Yeah, it's
I'm
a nice
telling
piece
you.
of hardware. Feel how heavy it is.
I'm telling you, I wasn't kidding,
It's not
folks.
light.
When I said, when I made all of those acronyms about, the Kardashians who wanted this, the Brazilian World Cup wanted to add this thing has some weight on it. So believe me, if you get a chance to put this on your mantle, in your house, or even at the office to go when someone tries to say, hey, let's have a home game. Let's get all the boys and girls together, or let's go to this casino night. Flex this.
Super
and watch
flex.
what happens. Anyway, folks, I think we are going to go back to the action, and we're going to go back to the action right now.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Is that Jamie Foster, that the bowler?
Yes, that is Jamie Foster, the bowler.
Jamie, you may not remember. It's Edward Batinga from Houston, Texas. I used to bowl myself, but retired about 18 years ago. But, hey, good to see you. Thanks, Chris Martin, saying, yes, I am close friends with Kim and Hayden. Thank you for making those positive comments. Ron Lee Jackson, thank you. Wayne, again, here we go.
All right, everybody. We are back. This is it. We are down to 5 players. Everybody has been chipped up. We are playing with just the 25,000 chips and the gray chips worth 100,000.
It is 300 to play now.
Here we go, folks. Action, and we are a go. Action. Oh, what a under the gun. Justin wakes up with 2 jacks under the gun. This is going to be huge, folks.
It's a long day for you.
Justin sitting with 4.3 million.
He rips it.
And he's all in. Dusty folds.
Fold to seat once. All players fold.
Raul with king. It's going to be fold. And Daphne lays down the queen 3, and just like that, this is no joke, folks. These blinds are serious. That was 750,000. Now he's up to 5 million. If we really think about this with everything, with the fact that the blinds are 150, 300, 300, there's only 25 million chips in play. So realistically, there are literally only maybe 40 big blinds on the whole table.
Right. Jamie, it's good to hear from you. I'm actually now here in Dallas for the most part. Still got to go back to Houston a little bit.
I know, you may have to take me with you.
Yeah, let's go.
I have not.
Walter, the big blind Andy on the screen is incorrect. It's actually 300K. So whenever the clock comes up from Poker Atlas, that is the correct blind structure. So it's 150,000 for the small
300.
blind, big blind 300K, big blind Andy 300K. Pick up action.
And it's fold, and act, and Bart's going to take down this pot. He's at 4.1 million.
We still haven't figured out. You know what? I trust you. Let's do this trivia. Let's get some people some hoodies.
All right, folks. All right. So, obviously, we know that.
Yes, Sergio, we're back.
Yes, we're back. So, I'm going to make this easy. So, against everything else. So, the first person, and I know the answer to this wholeheartedly. So. The first person to answer this question
7 and 9 full.
will win a swag bag of Poker House goodies that includes a t-shirt, hat, and hoodie. So, basically, it's the very first person that answers this question.
And this is between. Oh, hold on. I think we have.
Oh, wait a minute.
We have all in.
No, just a call. Actually, just a
Okay.
vote.
Okay. Fold.
All right, folks.
Sorry.
It's a 3-part question, all in regards relating to poker.
Hi-ya.
So that's why I said if we're going to give away 3 items, we got to make it a little bit tougher. We got to give away 3. We got to make it a 3-part question. And
Okay,
you
let's
got
go.
to get all 3 parts right. And I've had a chance to think about this. So,
What do we got?
but I also didn't want to make it too ridiculous. So, here's the 3. Here are the 3 questions. You got to get them all right. And it's the first person to get it. All right. Part 1. Since we are in Texas, name the only player in World Series of Poker history that has won the main event that is from the state of Texas. 2. Name the year that they won it. And 3. Name the person they beat heads up to win it. What? Yeah.
Daphne here with Ace Deuce of Clubs under the gun. Going to open the 700,000. Justin in the cutoff with King of Hearts 4 diamonds, electing
6 full.
to lay it down.
Oh, snap.
All players full.
Oh, the answers are coming in quick.
I know, right?
Hey, yeah.
Wow.
For the record, I'm going to put Craig in charge of this specific. And again, for those of you that were inquiring earlier, we are going back on a regular tournament schedule. Katie's tournament, just for the record, Katie, your tournament's going on Wednesday. May be able to talk management here to live stream that. We'll see. I definitely know that we will be streaming our first live cash live stream on Thursday here. Oh, Oh, here we go. Justin wins for
wow.
ace.
Oh, wow. Oh, here we go. It's ace king for Justin. It's 2 queens for Daphne. 9 million chips in this pot. The flop comes Jack Deuce 4. No help. Only the queens are ahead. 9 on the turn. Only an ace or a king. It's a jack, and Justin is eliminated in 5th place.
Good game, Justin.
Justin's going to win $10,961.
Everybody pull up your IDs. I'll just take care of it right now. I'll get all the photocopies and get it back to you right away. I was supposed to do that on break. Give your licenses, because everybody here is going to get
Payouts for this tournament, Preston. So, first place $43,431. Second, $26,679. Third, $19,441. Fourth, $14,477. And Justin, just now busting out in 5th, will receive a 5th place check or prize amount of $10,961. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now 4-handed. Oh, Sarah, the questions were, I don't even remember the questions. I'm not going to lie.
What for the?
Sarah, I think.
Yes, folks. In regards to the trivia questions, and collectively, I've had a chance to look at all the answers, and we do have a winner. It took a while for me to go through all of it, but I said the first person that got all 3 right, we're going to give a congratulations applause to Eric Watson. He got all 3 parts of it right. Amarillo Slim beat Johnny Moss in 1972 because I had to throw a curveball at y'all. It was a trick. Part of it was a trick question because the very first year of the World Series was 1970. They did not play. They had a vote.
That's right.
In 1970, but the first actual table for the World Championship, it was Amarillo Slim beating Johnny Moss heads up in 1972.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. It's ace queen for Dusty and 2 7s for Daphne. Wow, just like this, it's been bang bang, folks.
Dusty's tournament life in danger.
Here's the
queen or
flop.
an ace.
It comes 5-4-3.
7's still good.
Oh, it needs a deuce, ace, or a queen. Hit king on the turn. It's got to be an ace, a queen, or a deuce. It's a 9. Dusty's been eliminated in 4th.
Dusty eliminated in 4th, receiving a payday of $14,477. We are now 3-handed with Raul, Bart, Bogart, and Miss Daphne here.
Hold on a second. Lynn says, wait, I got that answer before. He said 70. No, there are two Erics, Lynn. There was Eric Turner and there was Eric Watson. Eric Watson got it correct because it was Moss in 72. Eric Turner said 70, said Slim in 74.
That's for the young lady in seat 1, please.
And we have 2 winners in our game from earlier, picking the final 3 players. I have Carla, who picked Raul, Bart, and Daphne, and Michelle picking Bart, Raul, and Daphne. What's the best way for them to get in contact with us?
I would say probably the best thing is probably either, you know what, if you have the capability, either through Facebook or Instagram or Twitter.
Why don't you contact us at one of our any of our social media and just say, hey, I was one of the winners. So Carla and Michelle Bogard.
Reach out to one of us that way, and we'll be more than happy to be able to hook you up.
the rack was heavy. I said I apologize. If it's in between me or Rick making a mistake, I'm gonna say it was me.
Preston, again, the payouts. There they go up there. We had to refresh the screen. So the final 5, that's their payout there, right there.
I do. Oh, sorry.
Wow, look at this. Daphne has taken the overwhelming. She has over 15 million.
Carla, thank you. On any of our social media platforms, please contact Poker House Doubts, Twitch, was it
Twitter,
Instagram, or whatever.
Instagram or Facebook.
I'm not a big social media person myself, so
Through any one of those sites. We are three-handed, folks, just like that in this level. We are three-handed in this level. Action's going to be to Bart's all in. Daphne's got king 3. Going to lay it down. Wow, look, I mean, think about it. We just came back,
lost
lost 2 players
relatively quickly.
very quickly. Now the money gets interesting, folks. The third place player is going to get over $19,000. Second place is going to get over $26,000. First place is going to get over $43,000. And this trophy that honestly is so amazing, it has more acronyms than any woman that's been on the cover of Playboy.
Hiya. Bart on the button with ace 8 suited.
With ace 8,
Gonna
and
rip it.
he's all in. Daphne with queen jack.
Contemplating a call here.
Lays it
Alexa, lay it down.
Over the row. He's got 10-9. He's going to fold. Bart's picking up another pot.
Carla, are you local to Dallas? I know Michelle's Bart's mom, so she's somewhere close to Dallas.
Really? That's Bart's mom?
Yeah.
Hi, Bart's mom. Hey, Bart's mom. Hey, Bart's awesome. Known him for years.
He bought me lunch one time at TCH. Speaking of which, I don't think I've eaten today. It's okay. It's worth it.
I know, right? Well, I know. We'll have to figure out a time.
Yeah, because I owe Mr. Craig Saltgrass. Definitely this week. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Roll the small blind with
He's
pocket
got
tens
2 10s. He's going to make a raise.
to
700,000, and Bart has
6-3
of clubs.
gonna fold.
Gonna fold. Gonna pick up a pot.
Orlando saying, raise a good man, Mr. Bart Mama.
Yes, sir.
Good dude. Happy to see him here in the final 3. Tournament crusher.
Look at this, folks. From over 500 entrants to just 3. Miss Daphne with the mega chip lead.
No, you're gonna be this. Everybody get their own camera.
We're gonna. I think we're just moving a few things in regards on moving our players around so that way everybody is on spot. It's showtime. It's showtime. It's showtime.
Yep, he does own a roofing company.
The perfume? Oh. Oh, shit. Walmart?
Well, I think with the, with this,
With this win, I think she might make a drop into Neiman. Obviously, with these winnings, she might be able to drop in over Neiman Marcus.
hey, go, move up to Target if you need to. Ain't nothing wrong. I got some clothes from
Nothing
Target
is
and
wrong
Walmart.
with Target.
Raise to 7, 9,
Oh,
all in.
Raul was raising the 700,000. Bart moves all in with King Queen. Miss Daphne.
Snap call.
Here we go.
Heads up. Play
It's-
down to the final 2.
It's Ace Jack for Raul. It's King Queen for Bart. And Raul is all in.
Here we go, ladies and
Remember,
gentlemen. $8.2 million pot.
Just a little bit ago, he was the main dominating chip lead. Here's the flop. Oh, Bart sparks a king.
Raul needing an ace.
Oh, he's made 2 pair, but only a 10 will save him. It's a 6. Raul, who was the dominating chip leader this whole time, has been eliminated in 3rd place.
I think he's eliminated. Still checking, doing an
No,
accurate
I
check
think
count.
I think the count is accurate. I think Bart had him covered. Bart had him covered. I think we're just gonna. I think we're just gonna make sure that I think we have Rick here. Our
Just verification,
for verification.
but more than likely correct.
4,
Oh, if
4 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4,325,000.
and from the looks of it, I think this is accurate.
And it's official.
It's
Rahul
official.
has been
Is
eliminated
eliminated in third place.
for a payday of $14,477.
Third place. $19,441.
Oh, sorry.
An excellent. And ladies and gentlemen, we're heads up.
Hey,
Hey, hey, hey, hey, hey.
Good game roll. Came into the final table with the overwhelming chip lead.
Here we go, folks.
And we are heads up. Miss Daphne against Bart.
Wow. And if anything, if anybody's watched the stream that we had put together 7 months ago,
This is second in that free
this
roll
is
tournament.
Bart's second shot heads up here at Poker House. And here comes our lovely general manager our lovely general manager Matt, bringing in the championship trophy. Bart and Daphne, we are heads up for the money. Both players are guaranteed at least $26,000.
Whatever happens, everything's awesome.
I know, me too, Bart.
Here we go, folks. Daphne with over 14 million. Bart with Daphne with over 14 million. I believe Bart had somewhere around 10 million. And here, and they've all just like at the World Poker Tour, they brought out the money. And ladies and gentlemen, those aren't fake bricks. Those are real bricks of $100 bills. Dollar bill, y'all.
I prefer to work.
Bart Bogart again starting this feature final table. I think 7th or 8th at chips.
I think Bart was
He was below 10 big blinds.
Bart was
We
in
started
7th place when we started this final table. But we've been saying this all the time. Bart is a tournament crusher. He's going to figure it out. And now, and we're not taking away from Miss Daphne. Miss Daphne is in the same scenario. And just somehow, collectively, she picked the right spots at the right times and then just got card racked, where now she sits with over 14 million in chips, and we're heads up, folks.
Heads up strategy here. You can do a lot of limping. Don't need to be raising too many hands. Just trying to see a flop. It's going to come down to post-flop play.
Flop comes. It's Queen 6-7. What a flop for Bart. He's flopped top pair and a flush draw. And Daphne's got a straight draw.
Bart checks.
Miss Daphne's made a pair of nines.
Going to bet here on the turn. He's a small sizing. 500K?
She bets 500,000.
815K?
I have a feeling Bart's going to come over the top now. With this draw here, top pair and a flush draw. He's going to come over the top. I think he's going to make it $1 million to go.
And again, when you're heads up in a scenario like this, if you're raising, three-betting, things of that nature, don't need to make your sizings too big.
He makes it 1.1 million.
This makes it over 2x. Daphne makes the call.
And makes the call.
Javier, that's a really good question. That's a question that we've been asked. And we don't know that. We don't know the answer to that question.
Oh, he makes 3 queens on the river. Miss Daphne checks.
Let's see if she can find a fold here. Bet small for value. 800,000? 900,000?
He bets 900,000.
And again, with 2 queens on the board, it's less likely. Obviously, we know he has a queen. Makes it less likely for him to have a queen in his hand. And that makes the call.
Makes the call. Wow.
And I don't blame her for making that call, because he could have been check raising there with a straight draw, heart draw. When the board pairs like that, again, makes it less likely that he has a queen in his hand.
When you came out to make the call, you had a handful of chips. Don't give them the opportunity to call you out.
Say call first.
And with that pot,
I think we're
we
chips
are
actually
pretty
evenly
much even in
distributed.
chips. Yes, we are even in chips.
Both have the same chip stack. Hi-ya, let's go.
Both with over 11 million in chips. I think it may be a little bit more than that, but both of them are almost even in chips. Heads up. We had over 500 players in this tournament that over the last 4 days, and it's come down
To the final two players,
final two.
Mr.
And-
Bart Bogart.
And Miss Daphne, I tell you right now, there's no loser in this because
Yeah.
they both crushed it. Miss Daphne coming out for $1 million, or 1 million chips, actually,
1 million chips. Pretty big sizing here for heads up.
with ace deuce. Bart's got a suited king 9. He's got king 9.
Definitely going to defend this hand. This is the hand you're definitely defending heads up. Doesn't need a 3-bet here. Definitely can call.
He's going to make the call.
In position.
And just like that, folks, we got over 2 million chips in this pot.
Jim, that's Rick, one of the newer dealers here.
Absolutely. Flop comes queen, 5, king. Bart's made a pair of kings and
Opposite check
checks.
Both check the flop,
Here's the turn.
which is an ace.
It's an ace. Oh,
boy.
wow. Oh, wow.
But gives Bart a combo draw on the turn.
He's going to check. So Miss Daphne has top pair. Bart has a pair and the nut flush draw.
Look for Daphne
And
to bet.
she's
Yep.
going to lead out. It looks like 2 million.
2 million to 2.3. Big bet. Bart going to make the call here
Makes
with
the
a
call.
king. with
We
a
got
flush
6 million chips in this pot. Going to need a king, a 9, or any club. Here's the river.
It's
It's
a
a 3. Miss Daphne's ace is going to win this pot. Actions on Bart.
Bart's going to check fold here. Knowing that when that card comes out on the turn,
He checks.
Daphne more than likely has an S. She
Daphne
checks,
checks. Shows the king, shows the ace, and Miss Daphne is going to win this pot of over 6 million.
back. Putting her at 15 million. Bart's still good shape.
Bart's still in good shape.
22 bigs, 8 million, 23 bigs. Shane Mullins, Bart is a lot of people's hero in
Tiny
this chat.
poker. Rick is a great dealer. He dealt my table a few days ago. I'm like, this tells you the kind of staff that we have here. Honestly, we always make it a point that we make sure that we get additions, not auditions. They have to go on auditions, but we get additions of players from all over, of people of all over the country that wants to be a part of this team.
Yeah.
That's the kind of mindset it's about. It's more like it's a mini fraternity, but it's also like almost like a family here.
Right.
That's a call. Miss Daphne with 7-6.
I'm going to check her option
suited.
here.
She's going to wrap the table. We're going to see a flop.
Got Zed Tadros in the pot. In the chat saying go Bart.
Here's the flop. Oh!
This is
This
sick.
is gonna be very not good, folks.
Hi.
Bart has flopped
Yeah.
a full house. Daphne has 3 7s. And they both check.
What is going on?
And this is bad. Now Daphne's made 3 7s with an open end straight drop. Bart here with the 7s full.
I think he's going to make it small here.
This is going to be brutal.
4,000?
And he
Yeah.
bets 3. Wait a minute. Yeah, he
300.
bets
Yeah, small bet.
300,000.
Has his board locked up. Daphne only drawing to 6. I could see her coming over the top with a flush draw. Re-raising.
Wait a minute.
700.
Makes
It's
it
at 700.
700,000.
I'd like to see Bart smooth call here. There's a lot of draws out there. There's straight draws. There's heart draws. He's got a master lock on this board.
Exactly.
Doesn't need to come back over the top.
Only a 6.
Gonna just tank call.
I think is he going to smooth call this, or is he going to come over the top?
No, he's just gonna flat here. There's no way he's coming over the top.
Makes the call.
Now, based off how she played that hand, I can see him betting big here on the river.
Here's the river.
2.3 million in the pot. Gonna get. And
It's a 10.
Let's
So
see what sizing he uses. I like to see
There's 2.3 million in the pot.
1.5, 1.8.
The actions on Daphne. She bets 3 million.
She checks over to him. Oh no, she was for Zach.
Bart's all in.
All in.
Oh, it's a call.
Got 3 7s. He's got 7s.
And Bart with a full house wins that hand.
Hi.
Doubles up.
This is
He
crazy.
flops a full house.
This is nuts, y'all.
And Daphne had 3 7s. What a hand! 16 million in that pot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bart putting on a show here for the view, for the live chat.
Talk about catching lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, and I don't blame her for snap calling. There you go.
I don't blame you. You're sitting there going, what are the odds heads up
Yeah.
that you're both going to flop both flop trips? In his case, he flops a full house with that. I mean, now the complexion, everything is that,
She sells 20 big blinds.
you know, there's still plenty of play here. But Bart sitting with the dominant chip lead with over 16 million.
And if you're in Daphne's spot, you're thinking, what a dream flop for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
some
about it.
straws, some straight draws get there, but there's no way you're folding trips heads up.
Absolutely
In this
not.
at this point.
It just ended up playing more passive
Yeah.
pre-flop and post-flop than what most people would think.
Yeah. And again, when he leads out on the turn for a small sizing bet 308, 150K, she comes back over the top. He just smooth calls, and then she bets the pot, bets 3 million in the 2.3, and then he just rips it, and she snap calls. Yeah, Tiny, there's nothing you can ever do in that spot.
Can I get 2 million chips, please?
John Jackson said, I'm putting a bigger picture of Bart in my living room. And to be honest, Chris, mistake not raising the preflop. I think heads up, even if she were to raise with 7-6, I think he's going to defend there. I don't, to be honest, unless she's for some reason just rips it preflop, which she's not going to. You know, I don't think that hand plays out any differently than it did. Again, heads up strategy. You don't need to be raising a ton preflop. Can limp good hands, can limp weak hands. Here we go again on this flop. Daphne with 6 million. Daphne flopping middle pair. Bart with not too much of anything on this board. She bets, he folds.
All in and then a fold.
Bart, you first.
Actions on Bart with 8-6 on the button.
Can raise, can choose a limp here, can take it either option.
A number of options here. And looks like he's
800 out.
going to make it 800,000 to go. Miss Daphne with super pure 7-8 suited.
You're about to get another puppy. We're going heads up to the flop here with just under 2 million in the pot.
Here's the flop. It comes queen, 8, king. Miss Daphne has a pair of eights,
Gonna go check on the flop.
and Bart has a flush draw.
Overcard in the flush draw. Can elect to turn his hand into a semi bluff here on the flop, and elects to do so. Gonna bet small. 500K into 1.9, slightly quarter pot. She folds, knowing that a lot of cards don't really improve her on the turn.
And lays it down, and Bart extends his lead. He has over 17 million.
Yeah, Chris, to your question, wouldn't the big set want to put? Yeah, I mean, you can theoretically make that move. And again, when you're heads up, you can use a limping strategy versus having to always raise when you have big hands. If you want to quote unquote stay balanced, you can raise big hands, can raise bad hands, can limp good hands, can limp bad hands. So again, with so much money in play from my ICM perspective, don't necessarily always have to raise when you have a big hand. And don't necessarily need to always put pressure on the player.
I agree.
700.
Daphne's going to raise it up to 700,000
The suited two-gapper.
with 10-7 spades. Bart's woken up with two kings in the big blind.
Sunrun. I wonder if he's just going to call here. Yeah,
Just smooth calls this. Wow.
playing his pocket kings with deception. Again, a lot of people think you need to raise there. Don't have to.
Not necessarily, not heads up. You probably know you're going to be ahead. And it comes 8, queen, 6. Daphne has a straight draw. Bart with the overpair. It goes check, check. The turn is a jack. Now,
Look for him to bet here now.
I think so, yeah.
The straight draws come
the
in.
Straight draws come here. The flush draw comes here. He bets $2 million.
Over bets pot with overpair to the board, hoping that Daphne has a queen or a jack in her hand, maybe diamonds. Again, he has got the king of diamonds. He shows
And
king.
shows the kings. Wow. Look at Bart here. Is sitting here. I mean, it's one of those things where you can always appreciate when two solid players, two tournament crushers. But when you pick up big pairs heads up, I mean, what can you do?
We're playing 350 now. I've been playing it the wrong line. 175, 350.
All right, folks, and the blinds have gone up again. We are playing with a 175,000 small blind and a 350,000 big blind and big blind ante. So now there is there's 700,000 in the pot before any cards come out.
Bart now with a big, pretty decent sized chip lead over Daphne.
Looking at the numbers, I think he's sitting with 8.
Players all in.
She rips
She's
it.
all in.
He's going to fold.
Yep, that's fold. I think, looking at the stocks, it looks like
Oh,
Bart
shoot,
is.
we lost the audio? Can you guys still hear us?
I'm like, I don't know. We got table mics. I think audio's good.
I can hear it on my end. I don't know if you
So
guys
I
can hear it on
on
your
our
end.
end too. So, and here if we look at the chip stack, Bart sitting with about a 3-1 chip lead, heads up. But again, anything can happen at this.
Sounds like we're okay on the audio side. Thank you, Caden Adams, for liking the stream. Okay, everybody can hear us. We're good. Thank you.
Woohoo!
I was worried for a little bit. Oh, man, I was like, heads up.
I know, right?
Daphne on the button with Jack 5 off. 5.2 million in her stack. Eric Watson, thank you for liking the stream.
Yes, I think
And the limp.
that's our trivia winner too.
Oh, okay. Gonna check. Gonna go heads up to the flop with 1.1 in the middle.
Here's flop. It comes 8-8-10. Bart with the king high is ahead.
Check.
Gonna go check, check. Here's the turn. It's a 4. Bart's made a pair of 4s.
I think he's gonna make a small bet here. 300, 400K. Unfortunately, audio's still working. Hiya. Bets 400K into 1.1. And Daphne makes the call.
Here's the river.
There's
It's
an
an 8. Bart's made a full house. 8's full of 4s.
Yeah, he's probably going to bet small again, trying to bet for value.
1.9 million.
500K, 600K.
Maybe, I think maybe 7. 700,000.
Definitely going to fold and have
And
not
it's
much
a
of
fold,
anything.
fold, and Bart's getting another pot pushed.
Oh, lots of likes here recently. Back up to over 200 viewers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, chiming in the chat. We are heads up.
We are
Miss
ahead.
Daphne versus Mr. Bart Bogard.
Here's the VPIP against it. Obviously, it's pretty even with
Yeah.
this.
Well, they're going to be VPipping every hand. so-
Pretty much even. So
the most part.
we got Bart sitting with over 18 million. Action's going to be on Bart.
Oh, I just got a text message saying that I think both Bart and Daphne have 3 WSOP circuit rings. Didn't know that.
Wow. So we got 6 rings at the table?
Let's go. Thank you, Daniel Donk Hughes, for liking the stream.
We appreciate all of y'all, like all of your life. Uh-oh. Daphne, speaking of that, has ace
Probably
king.
gonna rip it,
and
yeah.
she moves all
Bart's
in.
going to fold.
That's going to be a fold.
We could see some chips bounce back and forth here.
I mean, Daphne has 5 million. She's not completely out.
Yeah, Susan two of the best players here
Absolutely.
going heads up for this title of over $44,000.
There's no downside with this. I mean, like either of these players will be an excellent champion, and for the first time ever, we can say we'll have a chance to defend against our next tournament, which I know will be in the works as we speak.
Yeah, I think we're talking about that. So
Here's the and Daphne calls. Action's going to be on Bart. He's got Jack 9.
could have looked to make this a race.
He's all in.
She folds with the mystery cards. Daniel Matheny saying Bart is the GOAT. Beginning that comment a lot. Too bad Bart didn't dress like Sergio for this. Yeah. Chad Coleman, thank you for liking the stream.
All right, folks, we got 21 minutes left in this level. Bart sitting with a dominant chip lead. Action going to be on Bart.
Ace 3 offsuit on the button.
He's all in. Daphne's got ace 4. That's a call. Here we go, folks.
Coin
This could be
flip.
the tournament.
Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen.
Miss Daphne with ace 4. Bart with ace 3. With the fact they have small aces, there could be a chop.
Could be definitely top opportunities.
Here's the flop. 5, 7, 10. It looked like it'd be chop outs. Here's the turn. It's a 5, so only a 3 will end this tournament. It's a jack. It's a chop.
Hi.
It's
More poker for you in the stream.
It's pocket 5s with a jack 10 ace.
Travis Beck with a Karate Kid.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Come on. Travis, it's a woman. It's a
sweep the
woman,
leg.
man. Come on.
Sweep the leg.
Not gonna sweep the leg.
But if I remember, Daniel LaRusso won that fight.
Here we go, folks. As we sit here, we're still going heads up. We got Miss Daphne and Bart Bogart. Bart sitting with about a 4.5 to 1 chip lead. Anything can happen, though.
Derek in the chat, good to see you, bud. Thanks for tuning in. Heads up here, Miss Daphne versus Mr. Bart Bogart. Daphne with King 7 of Hearts.
She's got
on the button.
King 7 of Hearts on the button.
I can see her ripping it right here.
It's possible.
And she rips it.
She's all in. Bart, he's got
Ace.
ace high. I think they're going to go. He makes the call. So it's King 7 of Hearts for Miss Daphne. It's AC. It's the kids' game, AC Doocy. And if Bart wins this pot, he will be our champion. Here's the flop. 9, Queen 9 so far. The ace high is ahead. Turn is an 8.
And we're one card away.
Here's the river. It's a 5. Bart Bogart
Is our
champion.
Damn, 100K guarantee for $43,431.
Unbelievable, folks.
Miss Daphne putting on a clinic as well, finishing second for $26,679.
What a follow-up, folks. If you can remember when we first had our live stream 6 months ago, when Bart was heads up with Sandra,
Redemption.
he ended up finishing second. So, for the fact of the matter, we had another big tournament here at Poker House, and Bart ends up taking it down.
Oh, and there you go in the background announcing Mr. Bart Bogart as the first winner of the first annual Summer Jam 100K guarantee for $43,000 plus dollars. Way to go, Bart Bogart.
We're going to see, now that is when, we're going to see if we can somehow, yeah, I know. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get Bart in the booth for a champions interview. But there were no losers here. You had two tournament crushers here with Miss Daphne. Miss Daphne and Bart Bogart. I tell you, they both play excellently throughout this tournament.
hard to do the diamonds.
And hey, if anything, you got to think about it now. They made it through over 500 players through 4 days of flights to be able to get to this point to go heads up. I mean, there is no downside with this
Hey, tell him
amongst
the
everything else. So
He don't care about the money.
it's been absolutely amazing. I know Eddie's going to go try to look for him out on the main floor so we can get a champions interview with him. This has been an excellent tournament. I know that we all here at Poker House are absolutely ecstatic on the turnout we had from the poker community here in Dallas. We thank you all so much. As obviously I see all your comments here. Yes, it was the stat hand with 7-5 and 7-6. That was the hand that pretty much was the thing that sealed the tournament. I got Eddie back with me.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, because we're on a delay, Bart took the trophy and the money and got out of here. So, unfortunately, not going to get a chance to interview him.
You know what? You know what I said? Is Miss Daphne still here?
Who?
Miss Daphne still here?
Oh, no, she's gone too.
Oh, wow. Well, folks.
I think that's because of the live stream. I mean, the delay.
Well, folks. I mean, I guess we can say let's let the lovely people try to take one last look at us before we wrap up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, stream, thank you so much. This is our first live stream here. I mean, first live stream with the new setup, with both of us in the booth. I'm Edward Patinga, Mr. Craig Dobson here. You guys have made this stream fun for us. So,
and absolutely, it's honestly, for me, it's absolutely been a dream come true. You know, becoming a part of this team, becoming a part of everything involved with this room. I know that the management, all of us have put long hours in regards over these last, actually not even the last 4 days, over the last, let's say probably the week and a half, getting ready, everything ready for this tournament. I know I want to give a big thank you to all of our dealers, all of our staff, our cleaning staff, our security team, our servers, our floors. If anything, all of the players that played in, thank you all so much. We greatly appreciate the support that you provided us, being that this is our first anniversary. Also, for me, a big thank you in regards to our 2 captains that steer the ship, Daniel McWilliams and Matthew Osborne, and anybody involved in regards on Poker House. Thank you so much, as we are going to only go steadfast and forward with these streams going forward. Just so stay tuned in regards that coming in the coming days, in the coming weeks, we're going to be able to live stream cash games and anything forward. Also looking to be able to look forward for the next big tournament that we can do. Again, thank you all so much. We are very grateful for you. Again, for the management, for the team, for Eddie. My name is Craig Dobson. I'm the live stream manager here, and we were ever so happy to bring you the Summer Jam Anniversary Tournament here at Poker House Dallas.